Section 4. Effective Page Object Model. In this section, you will learn composition of a page object design pattern and will be introduced to several approaches to its implementation. In addition to this, you will learn of typical manipulations within the POM. Understanding the concept of a POM. In this section, we will talk about page object models, their concept, their details, their caveats, and how to cook them. As they say, when you don't know where to start, start in the beginning. Good thing I actually know where to start, or we would have had to start at the beginning. So, as we usually did in this course before, let's start with the definition. Page object model, by definition, is a design pattern that is meant to represent an entire web page, or, more appropriately, a portion of the web page, and to encapsulate the technical manipulations in corresponding method or function calls. Let's break this down. 1. POM is representing a portion or entire web page. If you come from an OOP language like Java or C#, you will most likely understand the importance of objects in these languages along with their intended structure. In a nutshell, class is a typical description of an object, method is a description of an action. You could say that class is a noun and method is a verb, and I wouldn't hold it against you. And 2. POM encapsulates the technical manipulations. Encapsulation is one of the fundamental aspects of OOP and is one very important notion that keeps your code manageable and readable. Its advantages are numerous, and I have mentioned that quite a few times. Nevertheless, I am not the one to shy away from repetition despite my claims of reducing code duplication. Putting repeating code in a separate method is always a good thing. You would benefit from potentially changing it in only one place, as well as being confident that your code does exactly what you need it to without unexpected variations. In my opinion, Martin Fowler has by far the best understanding and interpretation of this design pattern. For those of you who reject modern means of mass communication, Martin Fowler is probably one of the most recognized names in the software design and architecture. He states the following regarding POM. A page object wraps an HTML page or fragment with an application-specific API, allowing you to manipulate page elements without digging around in the HTML. Despite the term page object, these objects shouldn't usually be built for each page, but rather for the significant elements on a page. End of citation. What a man.